Good day, everyone. Have you ever heard the phrase, your food, your medicine? Believe it or not, what we take, what we eat, what we drink, what we indulge in every day as per food have a long way of keeping us healthy. Today, I'm going to be sharing with us briefly, or with you briefly, on a drink, a very, very healthy drink, on how to burn that stubborn belly fat, how to lose that weight that you've been trying to lose for a very long time. I found out that things or ingredients on their own might be very, very powerful. But when you put them together, they become more powerful than they were before when they were individually apart. Today we are going to be using about 8 ingredients in this drink. The first one is the orange. The second one is lime. The third one is lemon. We have two different species of lemon here. This is one species, this is another. We're going to be using ginger, but I have the dried ginger here, which I'm preferably going to use for the sake of this tutorial. I'm going to be using cucumber, and we're going to be using moringa. Moringa here, the moringa you see here, these are the ones in their shells that have not been removed. They are pods, moringa pods, and I'm going to tell you in my other tutorials, my upcoming tutorials, I'm going to show you a lot, or tell you a lot about these pods that you see. They are very, very powerful on their own. And then this is the powder made out of the tutorial. Made out of the pods. This is the sweetener. It's a drink. You can use any drink you want to use. Whether you want to use Coke, you want to use Pepsi, you want to use an orange drink, but preferably better non-alcoholic, please. First, I'm going to open my Coke. And I'm going to use about 1/3 of this bottle. Besides, by the way, the bottle is about 50 cl, so I'm going to use about 1/3 of it. 2/3 of it. Like I said, about 2/3 of it. I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of the powdered ginger. Now, please take note. By the time I put and try to stir, there's a possibility for this thing to bubble, and that's what you should watch out for. Then I'm going to put in my powdered moringa. I used about 6 pods for this particular drink, and one of the things I want you to know in this, or to remember in this drink, is you can make this volume and take some now and then keep some for other times to use. What do I mean? Say you make this drink in the evening, which I would advise you do. It should be like an every evening thing. It will be the last thing you take before going to bed, and then the first thing you take in the morning when you get up. And it should be taking 30 or at least 15 minutes before you do breakfast. The next thing I'm going to put now, I've already put in the ginger, the moringa. I'm going to put the orange. I'm squeezing in the orange. By the end of this video, I'm going to leave some bonuses after the video itself for you, for those that are able to watch it to the end of the video. Now, before making this drink, I talked to a friend. I told a friend that I was going to make a very, very healthy drink, and I said one of the ingredients you need outside every ingredient you see here is discipline. And he said that is the most expensive. That is the most expensive of the ingredients. Now, in my upcoming tutorial also, I'm going to tell you about what lime does and how you can use lime. How you can use lime to combat leukemia, or if I'm not getting the name properly, but it's also called cancer. How 1 lime in the morning and 1 lime in the evening before you go to bed can do a lot. And I'm going to tell you a lot of things in that tutorial. I'm going to also tell you things about cinnamon and honey. They are key ingredients and what they do for you. So I'm going to put in the lemon now. I'm going to just use just 1 for this particular volume. This is lime. Thank you. And then my final ingredient here is the cucumber, which is very, very healthy. And I'm going to make a different tutorial, for an individual tutorial for all these things you see me use here. For some people, when you take this drink, you might use the restroom a lot, like peeing. For some, it might be poo. And why this? Because it's helping to cleanse your system from maybe junks that have been there before. And believe me, it's a very healthy drink. For the first 3 days, you will know, from the first 3 days, you will notice an improvement. And then if you want this thing to work properly and to remain, you have to do it longer. Longer in the sense that for you to achieve better results, it has to be within 2 to 3 weeks, 21 days. So this is our drink that has been made, and I'm going to serve to take some for myself because it's a very, very healthy drink. Like, I'm splitting this into 2 right now. This I can take first thing tomorrow morning. This I'm taking right now, but it should be the first thing before food and the last thing after you take dinner. Believe me, this is a very good drink, which I would want you to invest your time into, your energy into, and most of all, your discipline. Please, if you have enjoyed my tutorial, don't forget to subscribe, because it will earn me points and it will encourage me to make more tutorials. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button and that little bell beside the subscribe button, so as I could notify you whenever I upload another tutorial. It automatically notify you that there's another tutorial up. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial, for making out time to watch this tutorial, and God bless.